Hey, this is Tommy from Slumlord Radio. You are watching Wheeler's Weekend Jams live and direct.
Wheeler's Weekend Jams live and direct.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Wheeler's Weekend Jams live and direct. And today joining me is Tommy, Captain Hollywood Erickson from the band Slumlord Radio from actually Grand Rapids, Michigan. Now, Tommy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Awesome, man. So you guys formed in 2010. Please tell us the story of how you guys all met and when the band formed.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, what had happened is I just moved back to Michigan, which you can see is sunny as hell out today.
Yeah.
Sunny and beautiful. And I answered a ad. That's when I met Mike, the bass player. And we just started from there, man. Started from the slums on up. Slums up to the dive bars. So
Nice, dude. Everything starts well at a dive bar.
It does, man.
So you guys played shows for Kings and Queens, also for the bums in the alleys eating pork and beans. Please clarify the statement.
Well, that's a little take on an old Dusty Rhodes quote there, but I mean, it kind of really it kind of sums it up for us, man. We played some pretty gnarly joints.
Yeah.
But we played for some pretty nice folks too, so it all evens out.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys actually, your latest album came out back in September 2015, Too Pretty for Tijuana. When you think of Tijuana, I think of something, a very scary place. Not that I've ever been there, but please tell the audience here the story behind the title and your recording process with this album.
Well, we actually recorded it here in Grand Rapids with Ryan at Blackboard Audio. Real nice guy, man. I mean, he didn't yell at us too much. I mean, every once in a while he had like a little cage he would lock us up in and stuff, but give us little shocks. But other than that, he was pretty good with it. But yeah, I mean, it actually the whole process, it came together pretty quick, and we just knocked that out. And then we also had a video for one of the songs too, with Three Goats moving pictures for one of the songs off there. So that actually turned out pretty well. We filmed that in Beijing, China, which now we're banned from. So.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah, subsequently, yeah. So didn't work out too well. Actually, if you do get a call from somebody, some Beijing officials, tell me you don't know me or where I'm at now.
Not at all, man. This interview never happened.
Right.
So I'm very interested in we're in a very high tech digital age with music, and personally, I still collect vinyl, CDs, the actual copy of the music. I was just wondering, you being a musician, how do you view on downloads and putting stuff out on Spotify and stuff like that compared to actually buying the physical copy of music? What is your opinion on that?
I mean, I still buy stuff too. I mean, it's kind of a mix. I have no problem with it because I mean, it's very nice, I think, to be able to download stuff and have stuff to be like on your phone. Like when I definitely for work, which I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Stepped outside, but I travel a lot, so it's nice to have access to that, to a wide range of different options when I'm traveling. But I do really like the physical product, and I find that and this is myself, I find that when I have a physical, like an album, I tend to listen a little bit more attentively if it's an actual complete piece of work, as opposed to I find myself skipping a lot otherwise because I have a short attention span. So
yeah,
but it's kind of like I get too lazy. I'm like, shit, I'll just leave it on. So
exactly, yeah, because I always talk to my parents about it. They grew up in the '70s, so they would always tell me, oh man, we would just hang out in the basement, open the vinyl, right, smoke some weed, and like read the lyrics to whatever band they were listening to, and like it was like a story. It just made the music so much more. Like you're reading the story about the band, I always find that still interesting to this day, so, anyways, I was going to say too, the beginning of Slumlord Radio, your guys' first show, what was your first concert performance like being in Slumlord Radio, and were you nervous at all?
No, you know what? Actually, we played down at played at the Music Factory, or well, I think it was called something different. So actually, it was pretty decent, but the one that it was a couple gigs right. We played a couple right in a row because I mean it was pretty quick. It was kind of like once we kind of got it together, I was like, hey boys, by the way, in a couple weeks we're playing a show, so we better get this together. So we it was kind of a real trial by fire type works, but the third one actually went really well. We actually played on the east side of the state, Bay City, which I think for a while there had the highest percentage of churches and bars in America. I don't know if that's still the case, but that was always back then.
Yeah.
And that one went fantastic. Just rowdy people. Some drunk guy jumped up with a washboard out of nowhere. I mean, that was a real highlight.
Yeah. So it sounds like something in the Trailer Park Boys episode. That's what I see.
It was. I think he'd been drinking, since noon. So he just out of nowhere, like, I mean, it was a rowdy show. We always have rowdy shows there. I mean, people let dogs in and all sorts of stuff. So
awesome. So you guys welcome animals as well into your concerts. That's good.
Yeah, sometimes. Yep, no drunks.
You could like invite giraffes, zoo, just the whole zoo could just come to your guys' show. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, we thought about getting the petting zoo, but it's just kind of some of the zoning issues,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, I'm going to get to my final question here. I ask every band this, and I'm a huge movie buff, and I always tell people, there wouldn't be a good movie without the music, without the background. That's the layout, the substance. It keeps the ground of the movie, the atmosphere. If you had to compare your band to a movie, what movie would it be and why?
Oh man, that's a really good question. Actually, I would back in the 70s, there was these Rudy Ray Moore movies, Dolomite. Like, you had Dolomite, The Human Tornado, Disco Godfather. Probably like that, you know what I mean? Because he was just like this pimp who had like these gals that did karate and just a whole bunch of shenanigans. And I think that would kind of sum it up.
Well, hey, man, I was going to say, if there's anything out there you want to say to your fans and where to find you guys on the internet, go right ahead.
Yeah, we've got our Bandcamp, Slumlord Radio, bandcamp.com. And then on YouTube, we got the music video. We did a music video for Bullet, which, was filmed in China. Maybe somewhat illegally. That's on there as well. And then, of course, we have Reverb Nation, our Facebook page, Slumlord Radio. You can find us there as well.
Hell yeah. Tag everybody, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, if you ever get a chance, if you're ever in Michigan, you're more than welcome to stop in. We've got a couch for you to crash on.
Cool, man. Fun. Yeah. Dude, come out to Chicago, man. We'd love to have you.
All right. We'll be right out there, man.
Cool, man. Well, hey, Tommy, thank you so much for doing this interview. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in on this interview. Make sure to check out our website at wheelersweekendjams.com. You could find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also check out our Patreon page. We're doing this for a living. We're putting in our own spare time. We're trying to get out to more music festivals and interview these bands. Since there really isn't a MTV anymore, we're kind of trying to bring that back and show the world that, there's so much good music out there and a lot of amazing artists like yourself, my friend, that we would love to interview more and really get out to the world, So support us on our Patreon page. You just go to patreon.com/WWJ. And we are very, very excited to throw the Wheelers Weekend Jam's first official concert we are putting together in August 13th. We got seven bands on the bill in Geneva, Illinois at Even Flow Music and Spirits venue. So check that out. Check out our website. Tommy, man, thanks again for doing this interview, bro.
Really appreciate it, man.